Let's play cards, y'all. All right, what's that? That's a big heart. Caring is sharing. Or exchanging gifts. Ain't that some shit? All right, so that is one of the laws of attraction, the law of giving and receiving. They have to do with currency and influx of it, or your, it can go both the ways. All right, an angel of balance, which is about being self-honoring. Everything about you is the most important thing in your life, because number one is me, myself, and I. All right, envy, lack, and dissatisfaction. Uh, Maybe somebody don't understand why you're balanced or why you're not flipping out about something or some shit like that. This has to do with some sort of masculine energy, some sort of power trip or something power revolved. I'm not trying to start off like being totally negative, but I just can't. All right, there's negative attachments. Somebody's wearing a mask, a preconceived not need. But that's the devil. This codependence, it could be an addiction. It may have to do with like, I don't know, money all over the place or something like that in different places and items. I have no idea what are you doing with your money? It's none of my business. All right, so what's this law of giving and receiving for the Libras? You gonna be getting the money or giving the money, or what's up with that, man? All right, Three of Swords. Ooh. All right. Yikes. Heartbreaking. So there's been like this misunderstanding. Somebody is very depressed. They may give more than they take. Anywho, strength. It's very like depleting. So people have been working on themselves to lift their strength back up, to get their courage back up. This is codependency, fostering the codependency to make a decision about the unbalanced thing. Somebody's being dishonest with themselves and other and staying for the wrong reason. And that's why fake happiness. That's why the gifts and the things, they don't mean a thing because they're not adding up. Right? This is not good math. All right. So let's see about the self-honoring behavior. It's probably why that's coming out, because it's like, no, thank you, Five of Cups. Emotional baggage. Somebody's resisting change. Like, if you don't want to get on board with me, that's just tough shit, Hangman, because I'm just going to be going anyways. So it's time for somebody to release someone, pretty much, for a fresh start, because that's what is best. Nine of Swords in reverse, more emotional baggage. All right, so a lot of like trauma and unresolved issues that are continually not being resolved. Queen of Swords in reverse. This person, or you, vice versa, is very abrupt, very scattered, very calculating. Like I said, the things aren't adding up. There is some sort of drama, critical. All right, so the Wheel of Fortune has definitely rolled in for the karmic lessons here. There's a turning point. It's like you have to take the things into your own hands, because just waiting for the things to fall out of the sky with the Chariot in reverse, it's just not gonna happen. There's no magical solution. The thing's going to be painful. So let's go ahead and have a look, see what else we got going on. What's up with this masculine energy right here, which is about taking action? Oh, of course, it's the Five of Cups. It's unwelcome change. Anywho, resisting change. So this masculine doesn't want to change. He just wants to sit in the past because it's easier to do that shit here. Eight of Coins, just sit in it. Somebody thinks about like the good old days a lot focused on things that don't really matter anymore. Justice. Somebody is being very unfair and shit like that. So cause and effect. When you treat people unfairly, you can expect them to come back with the same behavior at some point in time. If people want to be healthy and do the right things by themselves. So it's definitely a moving on, climax, emotional awareness, like no can do. This isn't working for me. Seven of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So definitely a lot of traveling, a lot of decisions are being made really fast. Let's see what this preconceived need is, this attachment, the codependency, fucking devil. The King of Coins, some man thinks he's like the end all be all. Seven of Swords. This man steals other people's stability in order to maintain his own stability. It sounds like a narcissist that needs the entourage to fluff them up and tell them how fucking awesome they are, when in fact, Two of Cups in reverse. Not so much. All right, so here we go with the codependency. It's come out in so many cards. Instead of like being taken care of or taking care of one another. It's a lot of caretaking. Can I have another card? Queen of Cups in reverse. If I didn't say codependency enough, it's the first word on the emotionally unstable. Empress, you deserve better. There could be third-party women. Could be have something to do with something. Somebody could be talking to someone here. Anywho, but this Empress is in reverse. Pay attention to your body. You have been neglecting yourself. You may be feeling that physically as well. All right, so let me see. Yeah, separation, solo, estrangement. I said what I said. Also, a lot of traveling. Somebody could be traveling in the dark of night. Like, shh, be very, very quiet. But listen to your instincts here, because the only way you're going to get peace is if you go out and look for it. You've been trying to call it to you. You've been trying, but you have failed. They have failed. Somebody has failed. It also looks like you're being guided to safety, and all you have to do is jump. They'll catch you. It seems very scary, but it does look like you have like a support system that is there for you to help you heal your heart, or you're there for them to help them heal their heart. You may be going to a different community to do these things here. May also bring in, you bring some sort of resources to some sort of table, or somebody's taking some resources. There's been a lot of harvest energy out today. Also, release the things that aren't for you. If the people are being bossy and bullying, we don't have time for that. Life is very short and not promised at all. So wasting days, months, years, all that stuff on negative behavior, it's just going to create more negative behavior and harder to get out of in the end of the thing. So small town, there is definitely some moving energy, and this has been in the works possibly. Somebody has been quietly planning the things. So a lot of journeying. This is pretty wild. So something about horses as well. This definitely could be affecting somebody's health, like we said here with this like science card. But somebody's had some sort of discovery, like dis-ease causes disease. So when you stick around hanging around with people that don't treat you very nicely, and you don't think that's very nice, but you stick around, the universe is going to give you more of that not nice behavior. It understands action, not the words that we do over and over in the brain here. Somebody could be looking for a job. Somebody could be losing their job. Somebody's we're worried about salary or part-time employment, or about their career. Somebody could be starting a new career, which it calls for some sort of moving as well. I also feel like somebody's like, no, this is not forgivable. It's not, I can't come back. We'll never come back from that. No, you can't undo the things. Morality, once they've been said, there's no undoing it. Self-respect, commandment, free spirit, ethics, temptation, crime, double standard, pity, prostitution, better angels, sin, political correctness, religion, abstain, and corruption with the priest, y'all. So, assassination. I don't know. It does seem like as somebody from the past, they haven't yet been able to totally shake their energy is so strong. It's a love and hate energy. It's really very confusing memory. It's very past, but also very important right now, because somebody may just live in the past. Life-altering decisions, and these decisions may even save somebody's life in the long run. And this talks about like your existence and blah blah blah, but we just talked about that. We're here to exist and have a relationship with the universe, with God, with source, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It is not a being like us. It is just fucking energy. Somebody like sent a comment the other day on TikTok. You have a cross on, I think on here too, you have a cross on. Why the tarot? The Bible says no. Obviously there was no tarot when the Bible was out. And I'll worry about my journey with God, and you worry about your journey with God. My beliefs and my beliefs, your beliefs and your beliefs, and my God is a loving God. And I'm not hurting anyone. I don't do magic to hurt people. All the things are real, and we were born with gifts to use them, not to ignore them. Only the fucking people back in the day, they wrote the things in the church so they could keep the people behaving. Give me your riches. The Catholic Church is one of the richest fucking, anywho. It was for control. I am not using my powers to hurt anyone or anything like that. And at the end of the day, I'll answer for my sins and you'll answer for yours. So don't worry about me. Worry about you people. That's the way it goes. We've all been gifted since the prophets and Jesus. He's not the only one. We're all God's children. All of us. All the colors, all the things. We are all part of one existence. Here collectively, experiencing the things with the animals, all the stuff. Alright, so you could be starting a business, I suppose, but somebody hasn't been making decisions or doing something because they're afraid of failure. But you just, that's going to cause you to fail. To be afraid of failure will cause failure. Alright, so you're definitely being called outside, to come outside your comfort zone here. In order to be your true self, to experience life the way that you want to experience it. Life is hard. It's always going to be hard. Bad shit's always going to happen. It's what you do when the bad shit happens that really matters. All right, fracturing ego. That's kind of what I just said. It's all about learning every day, and when people see a problem with their behavior, they will change. But not until then. So it does seem like somebody has seen the problem with their behavior, but this seems like it's too little too late. You know, that's nice. I'm glad that, you know, you figured the things out, but we're not going to have, you know, a relationship. We can be cordial. We show up in the same place, whatever. You need a question. But that boundaries. All right, so this person may have been very draining or is very draining for you. You may have some sort of guilt or mom guilt. This is like a guilty feeling for doing the things that you need to do, want to do, or being called to do. It's about expanding your horizons. May have something to do with this horse, medals, racing, I don't know, competing in something. Liberator of society, like I said. We all have different beliefs, you know. Different countries celebrate it different ways, but when you look at the stories, you read them and stuff, they're all very similar. So, and the commandments, they're to get you to behave in a positive way, so, you know, you're not lowering your vibration, you're raising your vibration. We leave the same energy on our deathbed or on our last day that we encompass while we are here on earth. And then that's what you will be, not in your body. We are still around, still energy. We will always be this ball of energy. So if I want to do better and be better in my next lifetime and in the afterlife, I better do better and be better right now, because this is who I am and this is who I will always be. Everybody has the potential to go dark or go light. All right, toodaloo.